Hey guys, Trent here coming at you with another video. I went and did what I normally don't do. I went on eBay and got some figures that I definitely do not regret getting. It's going to be a really cool vintage update. Got some really neat, nice figures to add to my collection. Welcome in. If you like what you see, please like, comment, and subscribe for more great toy videos, 80s, 90s, nostalgic videos, and things of that nature. Got to looking around on eBay, found some really cool stuff, and so I got a few figures here I'm adding to my collection, and a few projects too, so pretty interesting. But yeah, I got most of the stuff listed on eBay from the last time, and I'll have some junky figures kind of going on up there for sale for parts or repair, based on the leftovers of these lots and stuff that I bought. So anyways, let's take a look at these awesome figures. Alright, vintage update. So I actually went on eBay and bought a lot off of somebody, because I saw a few figures in this lot. It's like a junk lot for the most part. So I got a bunch of junky figures that are going to go up for parts or repair on eBay. But I picked these three out of there. So we got two Mexico Battle Armor He-Mans that I didn't have the Mexico variant, and so here's actually the hard head and the soft head rubber head variant. So soft rubber head variant and hard rubber head variant. The barrel's working on this one. It's not perfect though, but it looks decent. I think it will. Actually, it's not quite perfect because I think it won't go to the second position. Yeah, it just skips past the second position. But it looks alright. And then this one looks in really nice, clean shape. This is the soft head, like I said. So it has the soft head paint on the Mexico versions of He-Man seem to fade and have that really light color to them. I haven't cleaned it up yet, but the barrel's messed up on this one. So I was thinking about actually trying to do... I've never repaired Battle Armor He-Mans before, so I'm thinking about trying to actually crack these open, which will be a new repair for me. So hopefully I can add these to my collection and have the Taiwan and then two different Mexico variants of Battle Armor He-Man. They're pretty cool. But that's a project for the future. But the real reason I bought the lot was for this. Here we have Virus He-Man, the Malaysia later release hard rubber head He-Man. So that's a variant I didn't have yet, but this one is really virused out. Nice virus on the arms. Oops, hit the camera. Nice virus on the arms, both arms. This arm's a lot better. Even on the hands. Virused out, and then the legs are really nice and veined with the virus veins. Look at that. And yeah, the sides and the backs of the thighs are really nice and virused out. So the only thing about this figure I noticed is there's something about the right leg. Seems to be like, I don't know if that has to do with the plastic breakdown, but it's like it shrunk up a little bit. It's seized up. His feet are like, this leg is shorter almost, so you put it in the stand and it still really doesn't stand that well because of the way the leg is. It will stand, but it's not in the best shape, but that's okay. So I think it's cool. Yeah, as far as virus figures go, the only other one I had that has virus is Rotar. It's not as bad as this, but so I don't know. I saw this lot with the junky figures, and I was like, I want to get it for this figure and those two. See if we can do something with those Mexico Battle Armor He-Mans. So if virus counts, I got another variant in my collection, and he is the hard-headed He-Man. All right, and yeah, again, when it comes to getting vintage for my collection, I usually don't go on eBay. except for maybe like trying to find, like if I'm missing one little accessory piece for a vehicle or something like that, or maybe an accessory for a figure. I usually don't buy like complete figures or figures on eBay. I usually try to win them, at least in a Goodwill auction. Not exactly like finding them in the wild, but you know, I want it. That's as close as the hunt is going to get for me, because I mean, you know, realistically, you just don't see this stuff out in the wild. The chance of you getting lucky and it coming up in a thrift store or something like that is just not going to happen for the most part, or a yard sale. It could, but highly unlikely. Anyways, I was looking around on eBay, and I saw a seller, Michael from Denmark, and the figures he had for sale, I was like, man, I gotta go after these. They're some variants I really want for my collection, and they look like they're in really nice shape and everything. So I pulled the trigger and did a full straight up eBay buy for some figures that I just really want to have in my collection. So I guess we'll call it a late Christmas. So that'll count for that. But then it'll be back to trying to find stuff on Goodwill auction at least. So anyways, I didn't even open it yet, so I'm gonna crack it open for the first time here, and I'll get the figures out and we'll take a look. All right, here's the first one. Beautifully packaged, by the way. Thank you, Michael. Great seller. Anybody interested in checking out his store, let me know. I think he's got some more awesome figures for sale too. So here we have a basic Skeletor, but he's marked 1981 with no country of origin, so Hong Kong. Mattel Incorporated, 1981. Man, incredible looking figure. Really nice condition. Only issue is there's a little bit of discoloration on the chest, but I'm perfectly fine with it. So what we have here is they call him the European Big Feet Skeletor. So he's a basic Skeletor, but he's got the big feet, kind of like Dragon Blaster Skeletor. But he's definitely different than Dragon Blaster Skeletor, because I think the marking might be different. I can't remember for sure, but the head definitely is different. It's a hard plastic head. Let me get the Hong Kong Dragon Blaster Skeletor down, and we'll take a look at the difference. All right, yeah, I can already see. So like the paint on the feet is a lot darker. And then most importantly is that on Dragon Blaster Skeletor, for Hong Kong, he has no eyebrow paint. And then for this Hong Kong regular Skeletor, you can see the two lines painted for the eyebrows. So that's one of the ways to ensure that somebody didn't just take a Dragon Blaster Skeletor and put armor on it, right? But he looks beautiful, great figure. And then we've got the correct Hong Kong weapons, Hong Kong sword, Havoc staff, nice Hong Kong armor and loincloth. Beautiful figure. And then with the Hong Kong, you're going to be able to tell. And then yeah, with the Hong Kong, like the paint, you can tell the armor is much darker. Armor and weapons are much darker. So yeah, there he is, marked 1981 with no country of origin. So Hong Kong, Big Feet Skeletor. They call him the European Big Feet Skeletor once again, because I guess this is the one that was released in Europe. So very neat. I think would be unlikely for me to be able to find one loose in the United States. So I was like, let me go after this figure. He looked beautiful, you know, in the pictures and everything. And yeah, I'm not disappointed by any stretch of the imagination. It's a great figure. Actually, it's even cleaner than I thought it was going to be. The condition is incredible. I'm really happy and proud to have this one in my collection. So we got one more. Let's check out the second one. All right, and finally, the grand finale. Although that Skeletor is pretty much just as good, but I have a lot more Skeletor variants than I do He-Man. So here we have the Malaysia hardhead He-Man, the one like the one I just earlier showed, the virus He-Man, but this one doesn't have any virus on it. So it's incredibly nice condition. I think it's got some scuffs on it, but I'm perfectly okay with that. The figure is beautiful. Yeah, Malaysia hardhead rubber He-Man. Action features nice, and the head and or the face paint actually has only a few tiny scuffs around the chin. Really, otherwise it's really pretty nice. So really nice paint on the head, on the face, and a really nice figure in itself. Really happy to get this one in my collection. Of course, everything is Mark Malaysia, all the accessories. So we got the Malaysia shield. There was a little damage on the shield that was noted by Michael. So, but I'll take it. Yep, got the Malaysia sword. So I got all the proper web. That was another thing. What made me really want to go for this on eBay is like I'm just getting all the right stuff with it, you know. And then there we go. We got the unique Malaysia extra little handle piece battle axe. So that was really cool. So I was able to get a virus version of Malaysia hardhead He-Man and a really nice clean version. Alright, so here we go. Yeah, two incredible figures, a nice He-Man and Skeletor variant set added to my collection. Really proud of these two figures. So anyways, what do you guys think? I hope you enjoyed. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and we will see you in the next one.